Highbury is buzzing with the team news that catapulted Arsenal into the overnight headlines. Pat Jennings and Charlie Nicholas both dropped and both there among the crowd today. Their replacements on the pitch are Ian Allinson, who's scored in 4 successive matches recently, and goalkeeper John Lukic. It's only his second league game of the season. Well, they're part of the Arsenal side, which may shortly include Steve Williams, in whom Don Howe has declared an early interest. The other news today is that Graham Rix goes into hospital on Monday for an operation for his Achilles problem. But for this afternoon, the injury to David O'Leary means a return for Tommy Caton alongside Tony Adams. And at the heart of the Luton defence, Steve Foster makes his debut following his midweek move from Aston Villa. He's been appointed Luton's new captain, and he leads the side, showing 4 changes and still without 7 injured players. They include goalkeepers Andy Dibble and Jake Findlay, so Les Sealey gets his first game of the season in goal. Just taking his seat there for his first look at English League football, Joe Frazier, the former world heavyweight champion, and 2 rows in front of him, on the front row, next to David Pleat, the Luton manager, who's at the end, is the club's new chairman, David Evans. David Axel from Southend is this afternoon's referee. So Arsenal get us away in the red shirts, playing from the right. 2 teams badly in need of a good result for different reasons. Steve Foster's first touch there, he's wearing the familiar headband. Lucky ground for him, he once won an FA Cup semi-final here with Brighton. Here's Anderson. And that was a shot by Woodcock. The ball came to Woodcock off Foster, who got a foot to a half clearance, and Woodcock hit it instantly. Adams was decisive there, but the referee had already given a free kick in his favour when the ball went forward. Away by Parker to Steen. Now Turner to Elliott. Steen was injured in that last little tangle, but he's up again now. And here's Talbot. And now it's Davis, and Viv Anderson's forward here. Good effort by Anderson, and Sealey held it. Good thing he did with 2 players coming in on Anderson's shot. Well, the foul was by Anderson on Elliott. Turner. And Foster coming in there, fine save. Well, Foster's lost the headband, but for Lukic, he would have found a goal. It was a good firm header, he beat the defender, but when Lukic, with good height up to his advantage, of course, stretched up, he was able to turn it over. He's 6'4", this goalkeeper, and he needed it all there. Woodcock. And Allinson challenging Thomas. It came off Allinson, in fact, at the end. And Sealey finds the upper tier. It's Robson with the throw. Fisted clear as far as Allinson. Robson again. Off Thomas, corner. Adams with the flick, Caton was nearly there, he'll beat him. Steen. That's a good ball by Brian Steen, that's really opened things up for Luton. Breaker offside against Bunn. Good pass from Brian Steen, though, to turn defence into attack there for Luton. And Just an offside at the end. It's a swift break, that. Here's Mariner. And he's taken the throw quickly to Alisson. Oh, good effort, and it's there! The man who was brought in to replace Charlie Nicholas has opened the scoring for Arsenal. And for Ian Alisson, quite an unusual goal. He scored it with his right foot. A dipping shot, which deceived Les Sealey. Alisson noted for his powerful left foot normally, but with the right foot there, he put Arsenal in front after 17 minutes play. Paul Mariner in the picture there really helped that situation by taking the throw in quickly, and he got the ball to Alisson before he was marked, and Luton never recovered from that. Woodcock. Alisson's made a run down the left wing, number 11. Talbot's coming in from the far side of the penalty area now, and no one's there to meet him, apart from the goalkeeper. It was a staggering run by Talbot. It must have been 60 yards. Woodcock now. Sansom. Alisson. And goal kick. But it was down to Les Sealey there, because Brian Talbot had made one of those surging runs. He was on the end of the cross to meet it with a header, but at the goalkeeper. Otherwise, Arsenal would have been 2 up, surely. Woodcock. And now Robson turning away from Hill. Good early shot by Stuart Robson. Oh, and Sealey's dropped it, and luckily for him, just the other side of the post. Robson surprised the goalkeeper there. Sealey made a bit of a drama of the save and then dropped the ball. And Anderson's up there, but presumably he pushed the goalkeeper over. Quite a while since Luton scored a goal away from home in a league match. It's nearly 3.5 matches now. David Pleat will be well aware of that as he surveys things just coming up to half-time. Here's Talbot. Overcame Donaghy. Sansom, back again to Davis. Lofted cross for Mariner coming in. Foster's clearance, that's Alisson! Nearly did it again, this time with the other foot. He thinks it's a corner. A goal kick's been given, but he attempted to lob Sealey there, and it wasn't very far over. And the referee brings the first half to a close with Arsenal leading by 1-0. The 2 players they brought in have both figured. The goalkeeper Lukic made a good early save from Steve Foster, and then Ian Alisson came along with a goal after 17 minutes, by which Arsenal lead. Well, a half-time entertainment of a different sorted hybrid these days. The spectators here able to watch various information and pictures on a giant video screen at the clock end there. Luton have only had 1 away win and 1 draw in the First Division this season, and Arsenal are unbeaten at home, indeed haven't lost at Highbury since last February. Here's Woodcock for them. Sansom. And Mariner pulled away there, and here's Alisson. And Talbot's well forward, good header out by Breaker. This is Robson. Sansom. Well, there'll be some interesting thoughts in the players' pen, I would think, this afternoon. Charlie Nicholas and Pat Jennings in there. Graham Rix between them. Davis. Inside for Robson. Came off Donaghy. They're onside. It's Mariner. And nearly an own goal by Donaghy. Seeley saved him and his side. Mariner it was who had the first attempt. And as the ball flew across the goal mouth, Mal Donaghy got a foot to it. And Seeley had to make a save from his own defender and took a blow on the head, I think, from Ian Allinson, who was going in on the keeper, or rather looking for the ball. David Pleat knows that nothing's gone his way this season when it's come to injuries. 7 players ruled out today. And it should be said, after all, that what a very good save it was, even though it came off his own player. Robson, Woodcock, Mariner. Good challenge by Foster. Here's Bunn. Talbot. Allinson. Steen. It's away by Robson. And Breaker with Allinson at his heels. Oh, he's made a mistake. Woodcock now for Arsenal. 2-0. Woodcock scores. And poor Tim Breaker knows he has to take the responsibility for that goal. He tried to ward off Allinson and he only gave it to Woodcock. And Woodcock slotted the ball past Seeley to continue his remarkable run of scoring against this opposition. Because Woodcock has scored against Luton now in 4 consecutive matches. A hat-trick here 2 seasons ago. He scored in both games last season, and he puts Arsenal 2-0 up today with just over an hour gone. Woodcock, who's 29 next Thursday, gives himself and the fans an early present. And Luton will make a substitution now. Frank Bunn is the player going off. And coming on is the 25-year-old Nigerian who scored last week, Emeka Nwajobi. And here's a chance for Woodcock to get a cross in, and forcing a corner anyway. There's Mariner. And now it's Allinson with the cross. Oh, and that's a goal for Bill Anderson. Anderson, who's a useful goal scorer from fullback, makes it 3-0 after 68 minutes. That's Anderson's 4th for Arsenal since he came here from Forest. He also got 1 for England in Turkey, you'll remember. And those 2 goals in the space of 8 minutes have put a very different complexion on the match. Don Howe's team very much in charge now. Don Howe might reflect after the game that Allinson, who he brought into the side today, has had a hand in all 3 goals now. He scored the first goal, he hassled the defender on the second, and he supplied the cross for the third. That's some contribution from the number 11. And ball by Robson. Parker. Nuajobi's at the far post. What an overhead kick by Steen! That's really well taken, and the substitute helped to make it. The cross was deep to the far side. Nuajobi knocked it back, and Brian Steen, some acrobatics in there. And Lukic got a hand to it, maybe, but anyway, it was in the corner. 3-1. Bit of bad marking maybe by Arsenal just preceding that when they analyse it, but certainly Luton have got something back here. It's their first away goal in the league for over 3.5 games. They'll be pleased enough about that, but still a long way from drawing level here. 3-1. Came after 75 minutes. Here's Allinson. And there goes Talbot, and there are 3 waiting in the centre. Parker. Now, what has that goal done for Luton's confidence, I wonder? Turner. Here's Elliott. Parker. And the goalkeeper's come a long way, and Caton's put it back over his head. And Steen and Caton recovered, actually, to challenge Steen. That was important, the recovery, because Lukic had come so far, so fast that Tommy Caton lofted the ball over him and almost presented Steen, the pair of them, with the second goal. But Caton got to Steen, who couldn't finish it off. Forward by Davis. Now it's Mariner. Through to Allinson. Oh, foul by Thomas, penalty. And Allinson has now been involved in 3 goals and a penalty incident. He was the player brought down by the left-back Thomas. A penalty to Arsenal. Brian Talbot has placed the ball on the spot. Seeley saves. Well, Arsenal have had their problems with penalties. He's not the first one to miss this season by any means. And Seeley got down to his right to make a good save. Elliott with the header. Free kick to Luton. Presumably that was dissent by Ian Allinson. Must have said something when the referee gave the decision. Donaghy. Nuajobi coming in from the right. Nice cross too. Elliott got a flick on it. Oh, I say that was close. Steve Elliott with the header. But the man that they brought on, who supplied the cross, has made quite an impact out there, Emeka Nuajobi. He made the goal, and he made that last opening too. Don Howe made a decision today to leave out Charlie Nicholas, and it was vindicated by the performance in his place of Ian Allinson, who scored Arsenal's first goal, was involved in the second and third, was brought down for a penalty which was admittedly missed, but all in all, Arsenal gain 3 much-needed points.